Today we are in San Jose, near Cabo, Mexico, and I'm going to be showing you what $5.9 million can get you here, and it turns out it's quite a lot. Let's start at the entrance. So this is where you would come in. To our left, we have the garage. So you'd have your vehicle, your toys in here. It's this first impression that I really love when you walk in here, up here, and you see this epic view. Look at this. Here is the main outdoor entertaining area. So this is where you're going to spend the majority of your time entertaining your guests and looking out at that beautiful view. Over here is the outdoor barbecue area. So this is where you can entertain your guest at night. If you're feeling like it, you can also take a dip. So you can imagine this lit up at night. What an incredible area to entertain your guest. Really, it doesn't get much better than this. Now over here, this is where you will drive up as you pass the 24-hour security. And as you come upstairs, this house is on 3 main levels. So this is the main level, second, third level. It's close to 8,000 feet as well, so plenty of space. Another cool thing is as you're entertaining your guests, you might have some people around here. You can also walk into your own private little wine storage cellar, which of course is cooled, and you'll notice this beautiful marble, and this is the original rock that's in the side of the mountain, and back here we even have some more spirits. A property like this, no expense has been spared. So just look at this door. This is incredibly solid door. You can see that door alone. I bet that door is probably over $5,000 US. So every little detail of this property, the owner has really invested a lot of money in. Now over here we have the first bedroom. Actually, it's not a bedroom. It's just another lounge area, TV room. Nice place to relax, watch a movie. And then through here we have our first bedroom. It's a little queen size bed here. This might be your guest bedroom. Nice view. See all the action here, and each room has its own walk-in robe. And as I go through here, I'm just discovering new rooms I haven't seen before. This property is just enormous. Look at that automatic lighting, it just all comes on. So that's your bathroom, that's for the first bedroom. Let's go have a look at the one on the next level. So let's go up to the second level. This is one of the first bedrooms. Enormous TV, so you've got 2 beds here. This could be for the kids. You have kids here and they grow up with this kind of view. They are very spoiled. Just look at that. I mean, I wish I had my childhood like this, growing up in a place like this. What I would do is I would convert this into a guest bedroom. Let's go and have a look at the second bedroom now. Beautiful design. The owner has really paid attention to the design and the details here, but just look at that view. This one's a little bit higher up, so the view gets even better. I love that beach. You know, there's stunning beaches in Australia where I'm from, but there's also equally, I think, even better here in Cabo and San Jose, Mexico. I think the beaches here are even better than what you would find in Australia. They are truly just world class. Now this beach, the real estate agent tells me that it is swimmable some of the time. You got to be a little bit careful. So it's more just to enjoy really than to, I don't think you want to go swimming there too much because they have a lot of rip currents here and you got to be a bit careful. So look at this design. These are other homes. These are your neighbors, but you have great privacy here. And it's like I say, it's all built on this rock little mountain, but it's just so exclusive and private. So this would be an incredible view, inspiring to wake up to. every day. And this bedroom is just enormous. It's almost like it's its whole own separate apartment itself. As we go into the bathroom, you know what? I think this is actually the master bedroom. This is the master bedroom. Look at this shower. I didn't even know this was a shower. I thought this was something else. This is your shower. So you can open up this window. You've got this fresh breeze coming in, and that would be your view every morning in the shower. Your walk-in robe over here. Mirror. Okay, and then out here we have, like I say, we're built on the side of this mountain here, so they've just built around the rock. And it's quite stunning. So those are the 2 bedrooms on the 2nd level. I thought that was it, and then I found this secret staircase going up to 1 more level. And that's what I mean about the rock. Okay, it's everywhere. So you've got some nice natural lighting coming through there. This beautiful red rock. So let's go on up. I think there's another 2 bedrooms up here. So there's a total of 4 bedrooms. Let's look at this one first. So, wow, nice design. Very nice. Enormous TV. But really, you're not even looking at the TV, you're just enjoying this incredible view. This is the best view on the whole place. So you'd have your guest down there, and then you could just come sit out here. Can you imagine this on sunset? It's perfect. It really is. You have your own private walk-in robe, and of course, ensuite. This one is going to be for the kids. What I would personally do is I would probably convert this into a study. And this would be my view. I would have a desk right here, and this is what I would look out to. I mean, just imagine being able to work at your laptop and then look up and see a view like this. How would you make this thing work financially? How would you make this thing a worthwhile investment? Let's say you don't want to live here, you're looking at this as purely just an investment. What would you do? I'm going to tell you what I would do. I would look at this place to host retreats, masterminds. This would suit someone who is in the business, the guru business, whatever you're teaching. It could be anything. If you're in the industry of where the end result is prosperity, success, and so on, nothing else sells success more than a mansion like this. I mean, just look at it. Can you imagine hosting retreats here? Now, these would be exclusive masterminds. You might have maybe 10 clients, something like that, and they would pay a lot of money. They would come in for maybe 3 days, 4 days. You would have a chef, you'd have someone over here in the kitchen full time, you'd have staff as well. You would be doing your masterminds here. You'd be then, having this epic lunch, going in the pool. You could go on little trips around. You could go to Cabo, you could go to San Jose, you could go down to the beach. But people would love this. People would pay a lot of money for this. If I was doing something like that, I would be charging close to $10,000 or more for this whole experience. And I would include everything. I'd have all the meals included. So you'd have 4 bedrooms. So you could put a couple in each bedroom. I think you could get a good 10 people here. I don't think you want to have more than 10 people. But just imagine you've got your exclusive group sitting down here, having your masterminds over here. And you would need to be doing that a lot to make this as an investment pay for itself. What I would do is I would do the first ones myself, and I would then look to exit out of that. I would replace myself. Now that's the tricky part. You got to find someone who can do it on your behalf, and that's where it does get a little bit difficult, but it can be done. It absolutely can be done. But if you were hosting these or having someone else host masterminds here, that would be a great way to do it. Another way is you could actually just offer this to people who are in that business, people who want to host retreats, masterminds, and you would just sell it to them as this is a complete kind of done for you. We're going to host everything. We'll take care of all the chef, all of that, the service, all the trips. We'll arrange for your transfers into San Jose, down to Cabo, and all you've got to do is do your retreat. So if you could do that, then you could offer this to retreat owners, people who are putting on these exclusive masterminds, and you are just the venue. But as I walk around, that's what I'm seeing myself. I am seeing that this is the perfect place to host retreats. It's just the perfect place. You could just imagine yourself sitting there. You've got a small group of high-paying clients around you, and it's the absolute perfect venue. It's private. It's as luxurious as you can get. There's nothing more inspiring than having views like this. It's incredible. What I love about this place is it's built on the side of this mountain, and they've kept as much of this rock as possible. You know, this rock has been here for like millions of years, and it's built into the design of this mansion. It is incredible. They could have blasted all of this out and had a wall here, which would be boring, but instead they turned it into this amazing feature. Let's talk about some stats. This is a 4-bedroom mansion. We're talking about 8,736 square feet, so it is enormous. Plenty of room to put on retreat, mastermind, or you could just rent this out to people who want to come here vacation, and they're going to pay a lot per night. The selling price right now is $5.9 million. It has come down. It was over 6, so it's come down to 5.9. When was this built? Well, it was built in 2006, but it's been through a big renovation about 4 years ago. The owner has really taken care of this place and the details. When they told me 2006, it's almost 20 years ago, but it doesn't look like it. It looks like it's fresh, new, like it was done in the last 5 years. What are the costs going to be to run a place like this? So your HOA is surprisingly quite affordable. It's $4,680 per year. That's right, for less than $5,000 per year. That's all of your HOA fees. That includes all the security, everything, less than $5,000 a year. The other thing is it comes fully furnished. So everything that you're seeing here, all the furniture, all of this beautiful design, it's all included. So what's going to be your cost to run this place per year? So if you factor in the HOA that we were talking about earlier, I asked the agent and I asked for really specific numbers. I want to know what's the cost of the electricity, the gas, all of that, because if you're running this place as a business, let's say you don't want to live here, although of course you do want to live here, but let's say you want to get some kind of return on your investment, so you want to rent this out for people putting on retreats and people coming for vacations to the wealthy. What's it going to cost you to run this place? It's going to cost you about $17,000 per year. And you might hear that number and you might think, that sounds kind of high, but it's really not. We're talking about a $5.9 million mansion. And this kind of place, if you are renting this out, you're getting anywhere between $2,700 per night on the lower end, right up to closer to $4,000 per night. Now that all obviously depends on the time of year. For example, around New Year's, you could charge a fortune for this place. You really could. You wouldn't be renting it out per night around New Year's. You'd be renting this out for a week or 2 weeks minimum. But in low season, you wouldn't want to go much lower than $2,700 per night. Now, are you going to be able to rent it out every night of the year? Of course not. But let's say we factor in an occupancy of, say, 50% occupied. Let's be conservative. I like to use lower numbers when I'm doing these kind of calculations, just so you have a little bit of margin. But if we're talking $2,700 per night, let's do the math on that. So 2,700 times 365, it's almost $1 million per year. Now, of course, you're not going to rent it out every night of the year. So we're going to divide that in half. We're going to assume we're getting a 50% occupancy, $492,750. Okay, 492. So almost $500,000 in revenue. Now your cost, they told me it's about $17,000 per year to run. Electricity, gas, HOA. To me, that sounds a little bit low. So I would say, look, let's double that. Let's say it's $50,000 to run this per year. You might even add a little bit more just to be, extra safe. But even if it was $50,000 per year running the place and you're making $500,000 in revenue, you can see the numbers start to look fairly well. So again, I always like to be really conservative because I'm in the hotel business. I know how things can be. I know how things can be in low season. And to make a business like this work, you really need to have an edge. For example, if you are offering this place for the masterminds or the retreats, you've got to have your marketing dialed in. But if you know what you're doing in that industry, I think you could really make this place pay off very well. I really do. It's located in the private community of Cabo, Colorado, San Jose corridor. It's close to El Mercado, Pamelia. So you've got the one and only Pamelia. There's a little shopping center there, but that gives you an idea of the kind of class of this place. You've got some of the best, most finest hotels in the world right around you. So this is catering to the ultra wealthy in this area. You've got the Pamelia, Querencia, and the historic downtown of San Jose. Now here you've got San Jose, not that far that way, and back that way is Cabosanlucas. A lot of people know Cabosanlucas as the party town. They've got that incredible marina. San Jose is a little bit more quieter, a little bit more reserved. You find a lot of wealthy homeowners there, some very nice, luxurious hotels. So if you want to be in a little bit more of a secluded area, away from the busy kind of nightlife, tourism area of Cabo, this is the perfect place. It's very secluded, it's very private, and you've got one of the nicest beaches I've ever seen right here to look at every morning. Now currently it's being managed by Cabosan. Cabosan, it's a very smart business model. What they've done is they've found all these luxurious homes around the area, and they manage them. They manage getting clients, booking all the reservations, and I'm told that they take about a 20% fee. They have this place under contract for 1 year. So if you were buying this place to invest, you could keep it with Cabosan, let them manage everything. They're going to rent it out from anywhere from $2,700 per night up to $3,500 per night, depending on supply demand, whether it's the peak season or not. But they're going to be taking about 20%. But if you wanted to manage it yourself, you could also do that too. You could put it on Airbnb, booking.com. My advice, if you're not going to be in the country to really watch it and manage it, and that's not your core strength, competency, then you're better off finding a property management company like Cabosan. Just let them do all of that. That's what they're good at, and pay them a 20% commission. Really, in the scheme of things, it's very little to pay, and it makes it more hands-off for you. So that concludes our tour of Villa Ruby. If you want to know more about this property, if this is a place that you can see yourself retiring or investing in to put on your own events, get in touch with me. And if you need help with your move to Mexico or anywhere abroad, there should be a link somewhere below to get more information, get my assistance. I'll be more than happy to help you out. Okay, so that's it for today, and I'll see you in the next video.